movement itself is the best medication for your joints.
So being able to get your knees straight is actually one of the most important things about training with your legs.
That is Heather Milligan, one of the most respected physical therapists in the world. And Arnold Schwarzenegger himself admits it.
I've been having knee problems my whole life. From all the squatting and from the skiing and bump skiing and running and jogging and stair climbing, all those kind of things. So
Arnold has squatted 500 pounds, but even he reached a point where he couldn't squat without pain. So he went to the person he trusts with his joints, his girlfriend and world-class physical therapist, Heather Milligan. What she showed him is exactly what you need if you are over 60 and your knees are keeping you off. Today, we are breaking down the 3 simple exercises Heather uses to rebuild knees, kill pain, and get you moving strong again. Exercise 1, isometric lunge holds. This is the exercise most people over 60 avoid. If your knees hurt, a regular walking lunge can feel like stepping onto a bruise. Heather has a fix for that, and it does not involve giving up the movement. It involves slowing it down until it stops moving at all, holding still instead of muscling through. Here is how it works. You step 1 foot forward into a lunge position, like a runner about to take off. But instead of dropping down and pushing back up, you just stop, you hold, you breathe. That is the whole exercise, one still steady hold. Heather explains it like this.
So we're able to have him do some isometric holds, right? So he's just holding the position without moving. We can change the angle of the knee.
In this exercise, you are not asking the knee to go through a big range of motion yet. You are asking it to just be strong and steady in one spot. If that spot feels good, you try a slightly deeper angle next time. Slowly, angle by angle, you rebuild the strength that lets you lunge, walk stairs, and get out of a chair without a wince. Now here is the piece most people miss, where you feel the pressure in your foot matters. If your weight sits on your toes, your quads take over and start pounding the front of your knee. If your weight shifts back into the middle of your foot or your heel, your glutes and hamstrings share the load. Heather is very clear about why this matters.
When you excessively use your quads without any other balance of the hamstrings or the glutes, it increases the stress behind the kneecap. It tends to irritate the joint and feel pain.
So start with your feet flat, shift the pressure across the middle of your foot, and hold for as long as you can keep good form. 10 seconds is a great start. If you cannot balance yet, grab a chair, a door frame, or a resistance band. Once 10 feels easy, hold longer. Once holding feels easy, try lowering down and coming back up, one slow rep at a time. Once your legs feel steady in that hold, the next exercise builds the same strength but takes almost all the balance work out of it. Exercise 2, wall squats. The wall squat is Heather's favorite way to build ski-ready, stair-ready legs without beating up the knees. And once you feel it, you will understand why Arnold does these before he heads to the mountains. Here is the setup. You lean your back flat against a wall. You walk your feet out in front of you, maybe a foot or so away from the wall, with your toes pointing slightly outward. Then you slide down just a little, only as far as you can go without pain. Your knees stay lined up with your ankles. Your back stays flat. That is it. You just sit there against the wall like you are perched on an invisible stool, holding still while your legs do the work.
I'm going to have you lean up against the wall and keep your back flat, walk your feet out. And in this particular instance, I want you to keep your toes, your feet out so that your knees stay in line with your ankles.
The magic of this move is that the wall does the balancing for you. Your back cannot round. Your knees cannot drift forward past your toes. All you have to focus on is squeezing your quads, hamstrings, and glutes together. It is like training wheels for a squat. Everything the exercise is supposed to do, it does. Everything that usually goes wrong, the wall prevents. And here is the beauty of it. You are in charge of the difficulty. Heather puts it simply.
The idea with something like this is you're going to stay in a pain-free range. You can alter how low you go. You can increase your time, and you can also add weight while you're sitting there.
So if a shallow lean feels great, stay there. If your knees feel good going a little lower, go a little lower. If a 10-second hold is easy, try 20. Later on, you can hold light dumbbells at your sides. Later still, you can loop a small band around your knees and press outward to fire up your glutes even more. One exercise, endless levels. Strength is only half the battle. If your knee can't actually get straight, those muscles you just worked can't reach their full potential. And that is the other half of the story, the one almost everyone over 60 is missing. Exercise 3. Hamstring and calf stretching. To make your knees stronger, you have to make them straighter. Not more bent. Straighter. Most people think knee mobility means being able to bend the knee deeply. Heather says the opposite is the piece that gets forgotten. If your hamstrings and calves are tight, your knee cannot fully lock out at the bottom of the leg, and when the knee cannot straighten, the quad muscle on top of your thigh can never fully turn on.
So if you have tight hamstrings and tight calves, and your knees, you have a trouble with your knee going straight, your quads will never fully gain the strength that they need.
Think of your quad muscles like a rubber band. If the band never gets to stretch out all the way, it never gets to snap back with real power. That is exactly what a slightly bent, stuck knee does to the front of your thigh. Straighten the knee, wake up the quad, protect the joint. For the hamstrings, lie on your back on a bed or a rug. Bend one knee with that foot flat on the floor to protect your lower back. Loop a belt, a towel, or a rolled-up bedsheet around the arch of your other foot. Now use your arms to gently lift that straight leg up toward the ceiling until you feel a soft pull behind your thigh. Not pain, just a stretch. Hold it for about 30 seconds. Do it 2 or 3 times per leg. If lying on the floor is hard, sit on a sturdy chair, straighten one leg out with your heel on the ground and your toes up, and lean forward from your hips with a tall back until you feel that same gentle pull. Quick pattern interrupt before the calf stretch. The number one mistake people make here is bouncing. Do not bounce into a stretch trying to force it deeper. That is how you strain something. This is a slow, still hold, not a pulse. For the calves, stand facing a wall about an arm's length away. Put your hands on the wall. Step 1 foot back. Keep that back heel pressed into the floor and the back knee straight. Now lean your hips toward the wall until you feel a stretch running up the back of your lower leg. Hold 30 seconds. Then bend that back knee slightly, keeping the heel down, and hold again. That second version catches the deeper calf muscle almost everyone misses. Do these on warm muscles after a few minutes of walking around the house. Stop short of pain. A little tension is the goal. And if you ever notice sudden swelling, warmth, or one-sided pain in your calf that stretching does not calm down, that can be a sign of a blood clot and it is worth a call to your doctor. So there you have it. 3 simple, safe moves that Heather Milligan uses on world-class athletes, on Arnold, and on everyday people just like you. Isometric lunge holds to rebuild strength without pain. Wall squats to train the whole leg with a safety net. And hamstring and calf stretches to unlock the knee and turn your quads back on. You do not need a gym. You do not need weights. You just need a wall, a floor, and a few minutes a day. If this video helped you understand your knees a little better, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world health breakdowns like this one, and drop a comment telling us which exercise you are going to try first. Take care of those knees. They have carried you this far.